Now, if you're looking to make some changes and you want some motivation, here's our friends from Pine Rest with some inspiration.
Thanks, Miranda. So we are now heading into 2022. I know everyone is looking forward to setting those New Year's resolutions and really looking to have some motivation to feel change for their life.
As we think about family life, what are some key ways that we can just commit to living a little healthier, being a little kinder to ourselves? What are some of the key things that you're going to suggest?
I think that motivation for change and really just finding things to change within your family starts with a why. Why are we doing this? What have you noticed so far as an issue or is something that you want to tweak a little bit going into the new year that you think will be really helpful? So having a reason behind your change helps motivate you to stick with it, and identifying what that reason is super important.
As parents, can we share the why with our kids and get everyone on board?
I think it's important. I think kids are really hard to sell on dreams, right? Unless they can visualize it and see for themselves. If you told your children they were going to Disney, they would be extremely ecstatic because they know what Disney is, right? If you tell them you're going to some lake somewhere in the middle of Canada, they've never seen it, they have no idea where they're going and why they should be happy about it, right? So really explaining to your children, why are we doing this? What is the outcome, right? Like kids can really stick to outcome. What's the end goal? This is what we're looking for. And don't underestimate your children, right? Their imaginations are huge. They can really get into whatever you sell them if you sell it in a way that you're excited about it. People who are trying to lose weight or spend more time together, if they say things like, oh, you know, I really got to put this on the schedule. Oh, I don't have time for it. Children aren't looking forward to that. So say, I'm so excited, right, that I have this time scheduled out for you. I can't wait to go to the gym. People can get behind that.
So what are some key points, simple, quick, bite-sized bits that we can keep in mind as we try to turn over a new leaf, do a little better?
Yeah, I think measure your desire to change on a scale from 1 to 10. Where are you at? Be honest with yourself. I know for me, going into the new year, I'm going to work out more. But I also love French fries. So I have to be realistic, right? So on a scale of 1 to 10, I might be a 6, 7. Really starting with that and looking at what are some baby steps to get me towards the outcome. If that looks like having more one-on-one nights with your kids, having less time on cell phones or in front of screens, measuring how motivated are you to do that. And if you know you're gonna have those days where you kind of like give yourself a cheat day, if you're gonna spend time together as a family, but the screen is on, what does that look like? We're watching educational shows, we're watching something religious, something encouraging. Be realistic. I think also after that, break down into small tasks. How many times a week am I doing this? How many times a day am I doing this? And staying in the present moment. We always like to look at the end goal, and then we get really like discouraged when we're not making it quite there yet. Day by day is really the key.
I love this. You've given me some simple ways to make small changes and maybe get everybody on board, and we'll all be a little better in 2022. Any final words of wisdom?
I think, and I tell this to people all the time in therapy, that motivation really follows action. So when you're motivated, you really can conquer the world, right? Conquer what your world looks like in your area of the world, in your life, in your city, in your family, in your home. That's really important. To create change in your home creates change in the whole community. And so I'm wishing you guys the best in 2022.
Amway Riverbank Run and Pine Rest are proud to be sponsors of Where You Live.